And new tonight at 9, a local man will spend some time behind bars for leaving his 2 dogs without food or water for 5 weeks. Fox News reporter Paige Malone was at the Saraland courthouse today for that sentencing. So Paige, what happened?
Well, Lenny's, there was quite a crowd at the courthouse today, all asking for justice for these 2 dogs. And the judge ruled in their favor, but he wasn't exactly happy with the sentence he handed down. These pictures were taken just after Bo and Luke were found. Their owner's name still printed on their collars, Rodney Loper. But the rescuers believe it had been almost 5 weeks since he had seen them.
One was in the lot in a crate outside, no food, no water for a month. And he could barely stand. The other one was tied to a tree in just the same condition. They had been infested with every parasite in the world.
Loper's landlords found the dogs after he moved out. Veterinarians didn't think they'd make it through the night.
These dogs are amazingly resilient to the type of abuse they have endured.
Natalie Reeves was a foster mom before the dogs were taken in by a shelter in Virginia called Bonnie Blue Rescues.
I couldn't believe they were alive, and you could see the entire skeletal process of their whole body. There was nothing there. It was just bones.
Reeves and others were at the Saraland courthouse to ask for justice. Under Alabama law, animal cruelty is a misdemeanor. But if you can prove intentional torture, you can push for a felony under the Gucci law. The prosecution went for the misdemeanor.
The interpretation of the prosecutors and the judges to say that starving is not torture, but starving is probably the worst type of torture.
Loper pled not guilty to the charge of animal cruelty. He told a judge he had been coming by the house every day to care for the dogs. The judge saw the evidence and decided otherwise. Loper was found guilty. But the real justice is in these photographs. Both Bo and Luke are in their forever homes, where they have all the food, water, and love they deserve. And Loper, he's in jail.
Anyone out there who thinks that just one person speaking up, I want you to know that the person who called the county shelter and said, there is a couple of dogs and I'm so afraid that they're going to die if something's not done. That person was in the courthouse today, and she saw that she made the difference in these 2 dogs' life.
Now, the judge says he feels what was in his power to give as a sentence was too lenient, but he had no choice. Loper was sentenced to 365 days, 30 of those to be served immediately in Saraland jail. He'll also pay a $2,500 fine, spend 2 years on probation, and pay $3,500 in vet bills.